Hello everyone, Life's a Beach here. Today I'm bringing you a new playthrough of one of my personal favorite games, and a game I've personally played through many a times. Fallout New Vegas. By no means a new game, but still one of the classics, and I would recommend it to anyone who hasn't played it. Just a couple things before we start. This is not a blind playthrough. I've played through it and its DLCs many a time. It will be a completely new playthrough. We will be doing... I always like to do a karma positive character with the NCR. But I like to pull a little tomfoolery here and there throughout the Mojave, so... pull the pants over some people's eyes, trust me. Now I'm gonna have to skip this cutscene because I'm gonna get copyright striked for the music. If you don't know, I'll fill in the blanks before we talk to the good doctor here, but short story shorter, we were found shot in the head in a grave, and we've now been dug up and patched up. This is just all the DLC items getting added. We're gonna get hit by another wave of those when we leave the doc's house.
How about that? Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is.
I'm not gonna go crazy with the customizing my character either. It's nothing new or old to me. I'm gonna take the name Courier 6 because I was, well, the 6th courier, so that's all I remember. We're taking something about a chip, something about a tortilla chip, platinum chip.
That's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell.
Well, I want to pick that for you, but if that's your name, that's your name.
I hope you don't mind, but I
How do you like it, asshole?
around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out.
I'm kidding. This man, yeah,
Take
literally
my needlework.
pulled lead from my head, so I can't be mean to him.
I left anything out of place.
Sadly, this isn't like Dark Souls where you can just hit like random face a billion times and have a freakish creature as your character. I am Caucasian, so I'll do Caucasian. Let's see what we got. Nope, nope, nope. I mean, still ugly as hell, but I'll take it. Reminds you of someone you'd see in, like, Skyrim or something. Nah, I think I'm gonna keep this him as is, yeah. Him in his true ghoulish form.
No sense keeping you in bed anymore.
Actually, never mind, that's an insult to ghouls.
Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room, over by that vigor tester machine. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
Okay, Doc, let me go and I'll show you what the meaning of speed.
Looking good so
Got here before you, asshole.
Go ahead and give the vigor
Alright,
tester
I'm actually gonna steal some things first. Or, not really steal, because he's letting me take them, but...
faculties.
Alright. I'll test my grip, if you know what I mean. Yeah, got 5 points. I'll put 1 in strength. Ain't like Fallout 4, where you get, I think, enough to put 1 into each attribute. So, like, what, like 7 points? Put 1 in the strength. Put 1 in perception. Endurance can stay as is. Charisma is definitely necessary. It's a Fallout game, for Christ's sakes. Intelligence is really good. I love getting repair up, being able to fix all my guns and such. Agility and luck left. Again, leaving either of them at 5 is perfectly fine. Bumping either one of them to 6 is good. But I'm going to be doing guns. Like my ballistic weapons in this game. Enemy mishaps. I don't know what that means, and I'm not going to question it. Let's continue. Done.
Yeah, that's a pretty standard score there.
There's unique dialogue if you put, like, all the points into get something to 10.
Well, we know you're
And he has, like, a unique one for each attribute.
bullet didn't leave you nuttered in a bighorn and drop. What do you say you take a seat?
Well, Doc, I've been awake now for 60 seconds, and I haven't strangled you to death, so I think that's a good sign so far. It's better than what most people in the wasteland would give you.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind.
Okay.
Dog.
Cat.
House.
Shelter.
Night.
Sleep.
Bandit.
Crush.
Light.
Beam.
Mother.
Caregiver.
Okay. Now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
I'm gonna say no opinion.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
I would say agree.
I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention.
Hell no, I have more than 3 people looking at me, I'll melt. Disagree.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
Strongly
I
disagree.
charge in to deal with my problems head on.
Agree.
Almost done here.
Or
What do you say you
metaphorically,
have
not
on
actually like
this?
headstrong, if you know what I'm
Tell me
saying.
what you see.
I see the 2-headed ant.
Okay. How about this one?
Yeah, I'm not saying that, Doc.
Last one.
Looks like something like high-fiving. Looks like 2 people like high-fiving. You see like the knee, like the torso, and then like right there's a separation of the hands. It's my interpretation at least. Or if you look at like the white space, kind of looks like a lamp in the corner. If you think about that as like the corner of a room or something. Someone say a light in the dark, why not?
Well, that's all she wrote.
This is all completely meaningless, by the way. I'm gonna
So maybe you'd better just
shit on this man's results immediately. Let me see what you said to me, Doc. No. No, and actually, yes, I will keep that. And I'll take it in speech. Yeah, I'll toss a level in... Actually, you know what? Instead of doing science, I'm gonna do lockpick. And I'll do that in barter.
Before I turn you loose, I need one.
We'll put more points into them, of course,
You gotta form
later when we start leveling up.
a sense of your message.
Sadly, I don't get a trait every time. I think we get one like every other level.
Expect to find you got
We'll get to
family
pick a trait.
history of getting shot in the head.
But I think it's starting at the first level. And of course you get the starting traits. A lot of these I don't really like. However, there is a classic in my opinion, which I will never play this game without, which is Wild Waste. Makes a bunch of wacky shit happen. And the other one I like to take, because I'm a friggin' hoarder in this game, is, well, hoarder. It's kind of a burden in the beginning of the game where you only have like 220 carry weight or 225, and then it's like you have to have above 160, but you don't want to be too over encumbered, of course, because you want to be able to grab shit like this ammo here. You know, it's weightless. I'm not going to be doing hard mode either. I don't want to have to sleep. See some of my longer Skyrim saves. I probably have like 300 plus hours with 0 hours of sleep for that character. Let's really go in here at the Raiders kitchen too. Don't even have a flashlight yet. Take that. Go in the fridge, take that. Actually, because of the weight thing, I'm going to take as much as I can. Yeast. No, thank you. I don't even think there's anything good in the bathroom. Nope. Take his hat, but he's gonna give me a bunch of crap too. Oh no. Oh, that's right. I don't think I ticked repair. Yeah. Or tagged it, I think. It's actually officially called, but didn't pick that for one of my tags, so I can't repair that 9mm submachine gun yet.
I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip.
Yeah, all my kids got shot in the head. Gang-related disputes, you understand.
They call it a Pip Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to be now, but you might want such a thing.
What war are you talking about, Doc?
I know what it's
Before
like having something taken from
Caesar and the NCR war? Damn.
too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty.
Thanks, Doc.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. I reckon
Thanks.
some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. Anyway, you ever get hurt out, but try not to get killed anymore.
No promises. Absolutely no promises. I am death prone. Okay. So before I even go out, let's put on some clothes. He gives you a bunch. And again, a lot of these weapons are going to be sold off. Except for the weathered 10mm, the sturdy caravan, and the mercenary grenade rifle. Those are three like staples that I'll probably keep for a very long time. Yes, I know how clothing works. I know. Well, did he give you a hint about first aid? Okay. I know how ammo works. Yeah, we'll do back in the saddle for now. And oh yeah, clothes-wise, whether wear this, gives me actual armor. I mean, the 2 plus the speech isn't bad at all, but you know, I'll take his hat too. Any clothes headgear I found. Some of the other helmets in this game look goofy. Ouch, ooh, eek my eyes. And here comes the DLC, folks. Yep. Little Blues, 5 levels. Honest Hearts, 5 levels. Lonesome Road, 5 levels. We'll get hit with Sierra Madre in a couple of seconds. Sometimes it takes a minute. Meantime, let's go up there. Oh, no, that's Gunrunner's Arsenal.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle? Don't mention it.
Yeah, thanks
I'm
for
always ready to lend a helping
pulling me out of a
hand
hole in the
if you
ground.
need. I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid
Eggs.
low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking.
Know who they were? The answer is no. You can do all like the step-by-step things to get like all the evidence against Benny, or you could just like waltz right up to him and be like, "Hey, asshole, what's up?" And he's like, "What in the goddamn?" Oh, there's Sierra Madre. 5 levels. Yeah, let's go talk to Sunny, but first I want to check the Doc's mail form, you know. I'll take that. I do not take that. There we go. Sorry, I'm used to playing Fallout 4 on my computer, so I'm going to be using those controls and getting confused every once in a while. But they're just a tiny bit different. Let's go talk to Sunny and her dog who attacks patrons.
Stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to.
Yeah, whatever you say, Chief.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
I mean, like, Is being shot in the back of the head and then living really a bad luck thing? Kind of more of a, you know, out of the situation at hand, is more of a positive outlook, if you ask me. Where'd you go? I need to increase the sensitivity on my mouse by a tiny bit. Sorry, folks. Have it at nothing. That's much better. Yeah. Now we're cooking. You can steal, you can take from some crates, but others are stealing, so always be aware of that. You can tell the difference by walking up to them and seeing. Visually, you can also tell, because they absolutely did not make that a thing, so you have to walk up to it to tell. No other choice.
Now,
Can't, like, tell from a distance. I mean, if it's in someone's house...
take this and try to hit a couple of them.
If you say cowgirl... Well, the thing sucks at hip fire.
That's the right idea. Look down the sight.
Wow, what a gun. Are you jamming?
Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I'll tell you what.
Yeah, sure. I'm always in the mood to go gore some lizards. Especially the giant varieties. Not in real life, though. I'd get clapped. I mean, like, a gecko is one thing, but, like, a Komodo dragon? What are the other ones? Like, I'm gonna try to fight a fucking crocodile. That's, like, the definition, I think, of, though, of one of those, like... If I see it first and manage to just, like, get it, my hands around its jaws, I win. Because, like, either from the front or the back... If I get it from behind, you can, like, sit on them, you know. But I'm not here to argue about myself fighting real-life reptiles. I'm here to kill some giant mutated geckos. They come in a variety of sizes, from tiny till you can probably just kick them and kill them. And you'd probably, like... find them under your house, or like climbing on like the old telephone wires like squirrels used to. To like bigger than a person. And the size of like probably like a yaguai. Probably slightly bigger actually. She's like, oh, gotta sneak up on him. I'm like... 2 fucking lizards. I do actually have to save right now, though, because otherwise... There's a chance of her and her dog dying. Yeah, this is my first save file.
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more. Come with me.
Man, I'm getting paid to shoot lizards. What a dream job. Switch to the 10 mil. The geckos fear the 10 mil. Natural predator, all that. Like that post about somebody who's been like, I left my door open when I was cleaning my house and my Roomba got out. It has no natural predators. What's it gonna do in the wild? In reality, it would probably just like fall off the curb and get stuck. Or somebody would like... It would get out into the road and somebody would just drive over it with their fucking car. Nice. Want to save her too. We get a reputation bonus. And then as soon as we talk to her, we're gonna get another tutorial screen slapped in our face that I'm gonna skip over immediately. You can put the hands down. Are you angry at yourself? Like, literally, what are you aggro to? I don't understand. Having, like a conniption? What, do I need to, like, call someone? Do I need to, like, get you out of the mountain, maybe? There's nothing here. Snap out of it. I think she's bugged. Good thing I literally just made that save. Good Springs settler, I will save you from that cursed mountain. I will be liked in Good Springs, even if I must fight these lizards till the end of time. I'm kidding, it won't take that long. Oh! I think it's because I went here before I talked to her. The lizards aren't here. Weird. Alright, well, let's try that again. Never knew that would happen. Never tried that before.
See? You're getting
You know, I'll use the shotgun this time. I feel like it was a bit better. I mean, we succeeded both times. It wasn't for the settler falling for the mountain's trap card and getting stuck in a permanent state of aggro, we would have succeeded. And that's what I call shooting. Oh yeah. He's like running for it this time. But she is using her cleaver this time.
Get him off! Holy moly. If you hadn't come here like you've done, I'd be a goner for sure. I came up here to draw water.
He thinks, yeah, you do work up quite a thirst beating up geckos. That much I do assure you. You ever beat lizards around in real life? Thirst quenching.
Now that was some good work. Even got a little excited. Here's a little spending.
Or thirst creating.
One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. All right. Let me think now.
Make some
I know I've seen
healing powder. She's being low-key like, yeah, like, can you go get me, like, get me, like, a tin can, a lot of, like, gunpowder, you know, from bullets, and, like, a fuse, and I'll show you how to make, like, a healing item and help you survive out there, and you're like, okay. You go, and you get the stuff and come back, and she's like, oh, yeah, sure, you do this, and you go fucking bomb. I think there's ways you can craft like some grenades and like mines in this game. I don't use the mines though, I usually end up hurting myself.
Hey there.
In Fallout 4, I'll throw them like frisbees. And they work most of the time. Anything good? I am finally awake. Kicking tumbleweeds. Sorry, I got some, like, PTSD. Luckily, I bought the newest edition of Skyrim, so I can keep Todd Howard at bay for another year. Otherwise, he comes to my house and steals one of my goats at night. Yeah, let's raid the robot man's house, see what type of dirty laundry this man has. This is like a lot of like mechanical parts. The only scrap I pick up is to make weapon repair kits, which I make a huge abundance of until ooh, fusion batteries. Weigh a lot, worth a lot. Ooh, I'm already almost past the threshold. That's good. So yeah, I use weapon repair kits on like valuable weapons, either unique to keep or good to sell. How do you have that? Ah, there it is. Some ammunition. Let's go over here to the schoolhouse. Blast some mantises. And yeah, these are all babies, all up in here. But I do need some Xander root. For that quest for Sunny. Jalapenos. The one's growing right in the back of a school. I'm a cowboy, baby. See, this is the that's the perks of having actual armor instead of just like clothing with a bonus. Because these dudes can just sit there and like try and whap on me and just kind of fail. Which is why those two dudes hit me and did like no damage. Oh, now you tell me. I destroyed the eggs. It's like aliens. Except I don't get face hugged. God, I hope not. You know, I think it's so stupid in those movies when, like, especially, like, after the first one, and after, like, the first person gets, like, infected. Or, I mean, maybe not in, like, the first movie, but definitely afterwards. When they're like, oh, you know, I woke up with that thing on my face, but it was already dead. And it's like, oh, well, better, you're dead. Bye. Yeah, nothing more about lockpicking. I try the terminal, but I can't. Oh, a baseball bat? Hell yeah. I'm not exactly strong. Yeah, now this is showing an error because I picked the safe before using it. I think it's one of the ways they try to prevent you from, like, gaining too much XP. Spending a bunch of money. Salesman Weekly, hell yeah. Love the magazines. I mean, the books are better, of course, for the permanent. Even though you can't actually use them, they go over 100. So, I mean, if you use, like, the duplicate magazine perks and have a bunch of magazines, you could really just get all your skills to, I think it's like 80, because you make them all give you, like, plus 20 and last for a very long time. And anytime you need to, like, pass a hard check, you can just read the magazine and then do it. Alright, well, now I actually want to go to the general store. I believe I'm about to hit the threshold of weight. Oh, yeah, I also need to do that. Good in here. Free bobby pin. Oh, couple packs of cigarettes. It's valuable. That's those cartons of cigarettes and sometimes this other valuable junk I'll just take because it's worth a lot. Cigarettes particularly because they also don't weigh that much. Alright. From Chet.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up.
Blasphemy. Lies. You don't know me.
If you're hurting for caps, I've also got...
You buying your shitty ammo. Ruins your guns. And your life. Anyways, all I want from him anyway is a shovel.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
Yeah, no, I need to go. So, bye. Anyways, I just need to you know, dig up some graves real quick. It's up the hill. You know, I've never actually seen a giant version of the bark scorpion, this guy. So, shouldn't these just be called giant bark scorpions? Because I assume that, like, bark scorpions, like the regular ones, the normal ones, like, still exist. Probably, at least. For that 9mm. Now I'll really use the 10. Bunch of flies up here. Got him. Now let's go loot the flies, and then let's go start digging up some corpses. Also grab that. Somebody in very particular collects those. Spoiler, it's Mr. House. Spoiler, after you kill him, if you kill him, you'll just immediately get the 2,000 caps, I think it is. Which is like what he would pay you anyways for them. Yeah, let's go over here. Because it's my grave. This is my hole. It's made for me. It had me in it for a very long time, or for a little bit of time before Victor dug me out. But now we get to the main event. Grave robbing. Let's actually dig up some pretty useful stuff. 9mm rounds. Take it. Buff out, sell that. I don't use drugs. I'm a child of God. I'm kidding, I just don't like to get addicted to them and then suffer the negative effects. And more 9mm. I think it's also just random loot. Sometimes you can get like guns. What happened to this one? You have more ammo. Ooh, voice crack. Okay, you can get like guns. You saw we got drugs. I mean, like, there's one thing to be like, bury me with my favorite pipe, or a cigar, or a joint, or whatever the hell you smoked. And it's another thing to be like, yeah, can you bury me with, like, 5 doses of heroin? Or, like, just a ton of crack. It's like, as much as you could physically find. And or like obtain. Crackheads will be after you like fucking the One Piece. They'll dig up your grave. Oh. Fucking stupid. I needed to grab Brock flower and dig up the grave. Luckily for me, you can fast travel before the game tells you about fast traveling. Hey, get away from there. I died there. A single XP. Cool. What was that? Like a STD or something? Yeah, all the DLC locations are already marked for us. Look at this guy. One ugly son of a bitch. Speaking of sons of bitches, I don't know if the dude's here or not, but let's talk to Sonny by this campfire.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. All right now. Go on over to that campfire now.
Yeah. Like some of our healing powder.
Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. My important thing to get is... Well, I'm heading back. Hey, do me a favor. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you.
Yeah, I'll talk to Judy. But, speaking of assholes...
Hello? Can you help me?
He says his daughter's stuck up on this ridge. Nah, we good. We're gonna hokey pokey through the wastelands. It's Courier 6. Wow. Wow, okay. Apparently I'm no gunslinger. When all else fails. Just for good measure. More Brock flower. Like right down from where? That's funny. I always know that's there too. I don't know why I just don't go here for the Brock flower instead of all the way for the... Well, loot the graveyard anyways. But, you know, rob some graves. You don't get any, like, karma debuffs from it. Come on. Aggro. Man, for your cranium. Ah. Good old swatter here. On a piece of Diamond City history. No. I don't use melee weapons. The baseball bat, binoculars, and even the machete will be sold, and the throwing spears. I'll use... Fight some rounds for my 9mm. I'll use the 9mm. Gimme. Lizards. It's not. Thank you. Oh, cool. Our first level up. Probably a lizard-like between that rock and that hill right there, but whatever. It's the only thing preventing me from actually getting a level up. Oh, there it goes. And I'm going to get some more repair. The 20. Explosives up to 25. I don't know where I'm gonna put these last 2 points into. I'll put it in the guns just so I start doing more damage and we get finally got our first park. Tense training we get like at any time. I can keep putting points into it. Lady Killer's not bad, being able to get bonus damage against females and the dialogue. Same thing with Convert Bachelor. But I'm gonna take Swift Learner. It's probably the best to take at right now. So I get additional 10% XP whenever I earn XP. I'm in mid-jump too, that was funny. Really? Oh, ouch. Oh, I see. Certified stim pack moment. Take that. Johnny. That's weird. I never see this guy up here. So reading glasses. I'll take those. I think I can put those on. Yep. Don't need that hat anymore. Hell, I'll even toss it. Take his ammo. I think there's some more stuff right down here. Another Mark Adventurer outfit. Pair it with the other one. Oh. Well. Kind of messed something up, but I'm gonna go back and deal with him anyways. So when you go back down, the dude who was like, oh, could you help my daughter stuck up on that ridge, goes up and he's like, oh, sorry I had to lie to you. Now I gotta kill you. He tries to blast you. Spoiler alert. Oh, here he is.
Tricked you, but thanks for clearing out the geckos.
Damn, gun jamming. Use that to repair a lot of things. Like the basic outfit. But for now, I'm not gonna actually do that. Fuck it. But now, I think I actually have the ingredients to make another thing of healing powder. Then I'll teleport back up to Good Springs and... I might need to sell some things. Not too much over my way. I have a good 30 pounds I can get rid of worth of stuff. Definitely don't have to, but I do just want to so that I have some more caps to spend in the future.
You looking to buy some supplies?
So I can actually start selling him some stuff, including that baseball bat. Stuff I said before, that's about 5.5 pounds. Another like 25 really to go. Some of these throwing spears, there's another 5. It's 10 pounds, another 20 to go. Oh, actually, I think I do have something that is like 20 pounds. Yep, lightweight metal armor.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
And that should put me like right at or right below. Yep, right at 160. I made like, what, like 400 caps too? Rolling in it, early game. I can buy a house now. Actually, I do want to buy something from him. Shit. Now that I think about it.
Hey there. You looking to buy some supplies?
Well, I would buy your corn, but it seems to be possessed, Chet. You should really look into that. He doesn't even have a varnet rifle to sell, damn it. It's funny though, sometimes he'll sell the accessories to it, but right now he's only selling it for the laser pistol, the chainsaw. Chet, you really offering me a chainsaw right now? The funny part is, if he was, I would 100% take it. Not because it's like, not because I really like it, but because it's a really good melee weapon, and getting that this early game would probably like break the game. Not like entirely, but like we'd have a pretty powerful weapon right now, early on. Just pissing around Good Springs.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon,
I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out.
What a dickhole.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
No, where you can pack that blasting powder. Yeah, what was that all
Looks like
about?
About a week ago, we figured he's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
Yeah, I gotta go help Ringo.
Not much. Of course, one of the great sounded like they came in from the north.
Yeah, one of the great
That whole
con.
area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know. I didn't hear a fellow wants to get there.
She can sell magazines and liquor. I don't think I have. Oh, I do.
Evening.
Nope, wrong button. It's
Feeling
blaster.
thirsty? I can take care of it.
No, I want pay for fixing your radio.
Yeah, I heard it. Not at all. I'm never. Now. They were.
Goodbye. Wow, I am really beat the fuck up. Have some banana yucca fruit. I'll have that, I guess. Buffalo gourd seeds. Grilled mantis. Use the healing powder too, why not? Like, perfect time to use it when it's, you know, we're out of combat and just kind of like walking around, we're injured. As soon as the effect of healing wears off, it's the same for the debuff. So it's like, you get the -1 perception as long as we're healing. There's the healing powder and the mantis. I have some other like healthy things I can eat.
That's close enough. Who are you?
Oh, he drew a gun on me. Yeah, that's pretty normal. I mean, the only thing that can make this worse if he offers you to play a card game. God, I hate that card game. It's like, it doesn't even make any sense. The game itself even says like, oh, people play it differently with different decks, and I'm like, what? I don't even know how it makes sense.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me.
Only thing you do to make that worse is offer me to play a hand.
Bad start. Let's say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan. You know how to play?
My rage is immense. You know about Joe Cobb?
He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right.
Nah, dude, you try to shoot him from the windows, the load zone will stop you.
There's no way I can handle all of them in a gunfight.
I mean, I usually single-handedly wipe them out. I think you could. You're just not well enough armed.
I'm gonna lay low for as long. We just end up sharing.
Oh, buddy, worst case scenario, you would share your own grave. Wouldn't be joining you. Probably get in my way, actually. Hell. Try to round people up.
Start with Sonny's.
Of course Sonny's gonna fight. Should fight if we probably asked her not to. Hell. Smell the shit. Free healing items. Satisfactory. Free boxing times. Hell yeah. Free blammo mac and cheese. I'm always shocked that people live, like, right down there from this fucking place, and they've just, like, never come up here and, like, looted the place. Those are his bullets, apparently, but not his duffel bag. Do all that. And I can pick this safe. As long as the indicator that start lockpicking it isn't red, where it's something that they don't care about if we open or not. Ooh, free single shotgun. I always get pissed when in Fallout 4 you pick a safe that's been presumably locked since before, you know, the atomic war that ended the world, and you find pipe weaponry. It's like, oh, well, maybe they built them before the war, but nothing. You can... It's America, for Christ's sake. You can go on and fucking buy a better gun now. Why you don't need to build them? Hell, if you really want to build one, just get a 3D printer. Building pipe weaponry. I mean, you do you, but still. I think there are definitely better options. Repair. We'll both use 20 gauge. You know, I have a ton of 10 mil rounds. No clue when I got them, but I do. 10mm submachine gun's actually really good.
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
Not my type of gun, though.
Say no more. I'm in.
Joe Cobb talks about
Most reasonable line here.
Ringo, but I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy... I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could buy. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with that.
I don't know if I'm on, like, crack or something, but I always remember there being a speech check with, Doc Mitchell, but apparently not. And we just walk up to him and be like, hey, can I have some supplies? He's like, yeah, sure, here you go. Oh, here we go.
Not in Good Springs.
She'll give you this stuff.
But if you're up for a little scavenging,
But
there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's if you want to take. Oh, well, go ahead and keep the stuff I get.
That's how you can literally just get, like, free stuff from her. Alright. Now time to stand as still as a statue and wait for time to pass by. Like a stone stuck out of the grasslands. We wait. Still as a statue. Trudy, like, walks by me. She's like, excuse me. The character's just, like, staring blankly into space. Real NPC energy.
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang? I was planning on sitting this one out, but for some reason, I can't help but like you. I'm with you. Let me have a word with a few other
Basically
folks,
describes
see if
every
we can't
single,
round up some
like,
more members
skill
to
/ like,
your
charisma
gang.
check.
While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to
Like
be a little
that gun,
better
like that gun.
equipped. The general store probably...
And then we'll go talk to Chet. Well, let me just talk to Easy Pete.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
Well, Easy Pete, maybe you could, take a bit of responsibility here and keep tumbleweeds off the porch. Anyways, can you give me some dynamite?
Too dangerous. Wanna kill all yourselves if I let you touch it. Better to leave it buried. Safer that way.
I don't think so. I think that's possibly worse. You know, like, what if I want to, like... What if someone's, like, digging out, like, a fire pit one day, and they make the bottom of the pit, like, just on top of what I'm assuming is probably a wooden crate of dynamite, only to then have, like, literally a fucking swimming pool-sized fucking hole in their fucking yard, or, God forbid, their house.
Uh-huh. Guess you know what you're doing. I'll go dig it up and get it ready. You'll have it by the time the fighting starts.
Sure. Just give it to Sunny, she'll give it to me. I saw Victor for a second. Just like a fucking mirage, I guess. Oh yeah, let's go talk to Chet. We just need 25 barter, explosives,
You looking to buy some supplies?
and that's it. I mean, you need 25 speech, not speech, sneak. But
Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the Powder Gangers. That's 1,000 cap investment you're talking about.
yeah. Let the convicts slinging dynamite take over the town, man. Surely the place is going to get better. I mean, like, if people just kind of like dropped their ideology homes and just like wandered around, I guess having anyone here would be fine, as long as like they dropped their pretenses at the door, you know what I'm saying? But like, still, they ain't gonna do that. They're coming here throwing fucking bundles of
I
dynamite.
get your point. I can provide people with some leather armor and extra ammo. Sure hope it's worth it. And I'll be guarding.
Yeah, whatever. Pussy. Ooh, another level up. I'm going to get 25 repair so I can get that 9mm. Also 25 science so I can actually hack easy terminals. Doc, open up. I got shot in the head again. He's like, oh god fucking damn it. Get out. Get the fuck out. You're not welcome here anymore. You know what, Doc? You can have those empty bottles back.
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me. Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg and my supplies.
Oh, thanks, Doc. Alright, well, I convinced the entire town to join us. If you're going evil path, I think you can actually find Joe Cobb and help them, like, attack the town. But I ain't rolled that way. Drinking right before the fight?
So what's going on?
Pour me a shot, man.
Sending
Come on.
you to help us?
Yeah, we're in the entire town.
Well, I guess that means we're ready to go. Unless you think there's something else you can do.
Well, I mean, I don't see how me having further business would somehow affect the arrival of Joe Cobb and his powder gangers. But no, you know what? I think if it's convenient for the powder gangers, I'd rather do this now. You know, I do have some the whole, like, you know, revenge thing to get back to eventually. So yeah, let's do this now.
All right, I'm ready. I hope.
Oh, you have a 9mm, we'll be fine.
Powder gangers are here to play. At least 6. Joke. I'll be set up near the store.
Oh, there's the diamond.
Let's hope that the gang doesn't manage to make it that far.
And this is where this little lady comes in handy. Granted, I always have to shoot at least one shot to find my range on it. There are targets coming up the road. Firing. You can get karma too, because they're powder gangers. Cool. Oh, my eyes! Weird. Don't know what causes that to happen sometimes. Get the rifle. I know some of these dudes have one, so I can use it to repair mine. I do not want to do that. The baseball bat? Cool. Yeah, the varmint rifle. And you know what? A really cool hat. I'm taking it. Ton of dynamite and a single shotgun. Oh. What was a varmint rifle? Oh, that's a varmint rifle.
I owe you a huge favor for this.
Hey, $100. Thanks, dude.
These are technically
Caps,
Crimson
whatever.
Caravan funds, but I
Currency,
don't
100
understand
currency.
how to explain things.
Hey, you're welcome, dude.
I'll stick around for a bit longer, but I'll be gone in a few days. If you ever visit New Vegas, look me up.
Yeah, sure, dude. Be there eventually. It's Magnum. Not really gonna use it because it's pretty damaged, but I have like no ammo for it too. But yeah, the armored vault suit is better. Like damage. Oop. 8 damage threshold. That's 8 damage threshold. But then this is 6 damage threshold. That was a fun fight. I don't think anybody on our side got killed. Nope. We are golden. And you know what? I think it's a perfect time to end this first episode. You know, we woke up from the grave, got a Pip-Boy and a grand quest ahead of us. Got to smite some lizards. Overall, pretty good day. So I'll see you guys next time in Fallout New Vegas.